Hello! Okay, so because I promised to make a video last night and I didn't because I went to the doctor and I have bronchitis. I'm going to make 2 videos tonight, so this is the second. That's why I'm super jazzed. It's another English type thing, but it's not grammar. It's pronunciation, which some people say pronunciation, which is, no, it's pronunciation. I know that there are different dialects, and people say different things, tomato, tomato, potato, potato, vitamin, vitamin, aluminum, aluminium, all those. But there are ones that are just said incorrectly. So, for example, tomorrow is Wednesday. So many people just say Wednesday, but there's a D in there. It's Wednesday. I guess it's hard to hear the difference, but there is a difference. Wednesday versus Wednesday. It takes like an extra, to kind of get it out. And same thing with February. It's not technically February, it's February. And I don't think anyone says it like that, but I do. And I think that's how you're supposed to say it. Another example would be, poinsettias are out everywhere. A lot of people pronounce them poinsettias. They're not. They're poinsettias. This one is common. I don't know if maybe this is a dialect because so many people, but people say February too. But I've noticed a lot of people, especially around here, I don't know if it's everywhere, but they use the word library. Excuse me, I can't even get it out. They use the word library instead of library. And it's not a library. Hang on. I think my dog is getting into something. 1 second. Shocking, it was something he was supposed to be chewing. So, let's see. I'm actually gonna look up right now some other ones. Some of them are just preference, like some people say organization. Other people say organization. That one doesn't really matter because you're saying the same thing. You're not excluding any letters. So, if that, it does make sense. So, that is an example where it's just a matter of how you pronounce it. So, let's search for well, there are 100 of them on this website, but we're not going to use all of them. Or will we? Okay, I've never heard anyone say this, but it apparently happens enough for someone to put it on their top 100 list. When you're trying to say barbed wire, it's commonly, supposedly, just another one, pronounced bob wire. Bob wire. It's barbed wire, not Bob. I don't know who Bob is. It's not. Okay. I feel like some of these are just slang. Oh my goodness. This one. Clothes. Not close, like you close a door. It's clothes. That T and that H are so important. They want to be heard. They're clothes. You clothe your body. You don't close your body. If you do, that's amazing, because I don't know how you do that. Anyway, so clothes. There's another one. Instead of saying drown, people say drowned. It's not right. It's just, I know that one's kind of tricky, but drowned isn't right unless you're trying to say it in past tense, but a lot of people say, I'm drowning. Well, no, you're not. You're drowning. Sorry. Goodbye. I don't know what you're saying. Okay. This one too. Escape. I'm trying to escape from... I can't even think of anything. Trying to escape from this crazy place. And here's a doggy. But instead, people say escape. I don't know what escaping is. It's not... I mean, it is a word, but it's not escape. Sorry, this thing is a little jealous. Like, it's just not... EX is not the right prefix to use in this word. Okay, it's escape, not escape. Okay, here's one. Espresso. I hear this one a lot. I hear a lot of people say espresso. It's espresso. There's no X in it. Just an S. Especially versus especially. Oh my gosh, it hurts my mouth to say. Yeah, especially. Oh, it's just not even a word. Especially. Again, there's no X. Sorry, some of these I'm just like, if you mix those up, like this one says that you're supposed to say the word founder, but instead people say flounder. I kind of have a feeling that they mean two separate things. Founder and flounder. I don't really think that people get that mixed up. Anyway, okay, so I'm trying to... I'm sorry if this is boring, but I'm like... You guys should Google this. Okay, this one. Regardless versus irregardless. Irregardless isn't a word. It totally negates itself. So it's just regardless. Never, you don't have to even bother adding the ir. It's just regardless. And it's perfect, just as it is. Okay? What? If you're perspiring, sweating, evidently perspiring is commonly used. Perspiring. Go and perspire at the gym. And this one, it really isn't a big... I don't think it's a big deal. It's on this website, and I guess just since I recognized it, I'm gonna say it. But instead of saying probably, there's so many of us. I do it. Sometimes I'll say probably. I don't think I ever say probably. I don't. That felt weird. But I would say probably instead of probably. It just depends, like, what kind of situation I'm in. Okay. Relevant. A lot of, but I guess it's mixed up with relevant. Which it's not. Sorry, there are just so many of these that some of these are so stupid. Okay, this one. The correct way to say this, is supposedly. I think 90% of the people I know say supposedly, but it's supposedly. There's a D, not a B. and it's just not, it's not supposedly. This website was kind of awful. Basically, you know, English is a confusing language, but it doesn't have to be. Like, it really doesn't. It's fun. There are lots of ways to say things, like berry, like a berry tree. And I guess also, like, if you had to, like, bury your hamster, but people say bury. Again, I think that might be a dialect thing. The rest of these are just ridiculous. I don't know who says these. So, there you have it. Almost 15 minutes of, well, and a lot of waiting of pronunciation mistakes that are very common. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't, like, just, I'm not saying I don't mess up sometimes, although it's rare. I'm just kidding. But it's just good to be aware of, like, you know, of what you're saying, and you can grow your syntax and make sure that you're representing yourself well. So anyways, that's that. Wish I still had that card from the other video. I could say that's that. But I guess I say that all the time. I need to come up with something different. That's boring. So anyway, crybaby, seriously. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Please subscribe below. Not at me. Subscribe below, and you'll be the first to know when I have a new video. Thanks. Bye.